Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our continuing adventures in All the Mods 9. I'm Katiana. We are here in our Gregtech laboratory in our Woodland Mansion, and I have been working trying to get the first of our elite machines processing. I have had a bit of a chore. I've had some broken recipes that I've been trying to fix, and I have another one that is being difficult. The cobalt dust for arsenic trioxide dust is not wanting to process here. I think this is the one where I need to add the oxygen manually, if I remember correctly. But it's not producing the cobalite dust for it to run through the machine either. So I'm like, that's not the right one. It's the input hatches up here. Like if I put that, here's the oxygen, but it's not putting the dust in. So I'm like confused on what it's trying to do. I run into these recipes every once in a while where it gets stuck. And then stuff after there won't work. I was like, it's got all the rest of this stuff is ready to go, but this part here is stuck. So it can't make the gallium arsenide dust. So I think I need to fix this recipe. No machine found for the sulfur dioxide. These are some of the ones that we messed around with yesterday, and they may have broken. So we have to take a look at those. So the sulfur dioxide is this one now. This needs to be in a 1. Instead of a 2. Sulfur dust, liquid oxygen to make sulfur dioxide. No, it's a 2. That should be right. Why is it saying no machine found? Sulfur dust, 2 liquid oxygen to make sulfur dioxide. It's right here. This is the recipe I think that's stuck. Gallium arsenide dust. See, this is what confuses me because none of this activity showed up in the recipe that we were just looking at. Right? It's got to be for this one. So it's the arsenic trioxide dust. Arsenic trioxide dust. This one. That's this one. So this recipe is still running down here in the basic LV machines. I haven't upgraded them yet. And then that should take us down to here, and it's not. Not ending up in the wrong machine. No. Yes, the sulfur dioxide dust is not processing. Why is that not processing? I'm very confused. Sulfur dioxide, liquid oxygen. We have our alternative things. Those are marked. Recipe, chemical reactor. I have this marked up to MV. All of that is right. So if I make I even have 5 in stock. So if I make 5 more, see, that doesn't make sense. Is it because... Is it... Okay, it's getting confused because this recipe has it as an output. I can't delete this, which I really wish I could delete an item from a recipe because that would make things so much easier. What if I did this? If I did 1 cobalite plus 3 oxygen equals 1 cobalt oxide and 1 arsenic trioxide. Can I build that recipe from scratch? So if I put that there, make that 1. And then, oh, okay, we gotta do how are we gonna do this? Like this. That. Change that to 3. Okay, then if I want the change that to be 1, and then so you don't have any of the arsenic trioxide. That. So if I write the recipe like this, put that in there. Now if I write the arsenic, all I want it to do is put the cobaltite dust in here. I cannot get it to put the cobaltite dust in here. I don't know why. I am completely stuck. Like if I make a stack of these and just go that far, like all I want to do is make the cobaltite dust. That part of the process seems to work. It's purifying it, and the refine's going to go over here. just can't get the next step to work. Just processing the ore, crushing it, refining it. Oh, sorry, crushing it, purifying it, refining it. And then it should get me cobalite dust. All of that seems right. One of those produces 2. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. That produces 2. Is it that produces 2 crushed. The crushed turn into purified. The purified turned into refined. Then the refined get crushed again into cobalite. Which that can't happen until it finishes the crushing, which is why it's backed up. It can't do the final step until these get finished processing. That all makes sense to me. This is the not fun part of Gregtech, is figuring out why your recipes have not stopped working. Because this was working earlier, and now it has stopped. And I do not know why. And I'm very confused about that. So, we are working on our second ATM star, which means we have oh so fun things to do. We have more of our pieces for the next one to craft. So we need to be making all the modium, piglet charts, and unobtainium. So we've got our piglet charts. Where's my unobtainium box? All the take our nuggets from our bees. Craft these into ingots. And then craft the ingots into blocks. All right, so now we have these. So we need to be working on these, all the modium, piglet charts, unobtainium blocks. So that is this, with these. Oops, put them backwards. So this. So this and this and this. And let all of that slowly fill that with. We have 2 of them, and we need another 21. Okay, so the first round of crushing has now finished. Now I can start the second round of crushing, which should end up giving me a whole bunch of cobalite dust, which then I will just sit there and dump them into here. So what I want to do is see if I can get this to passively process this. So I'm going to do an exporter, and let's use my bucket to get the oxygen. Change this to be a fluid, and let's go ahead and fill that with oxygen gas. Now if I put that in there, that works fine. I'm not sure why it's pausing in between doing each one. Is there a power problem in the back? No, they look like they're full powered. So we know this works, and this is connected to the system. It's all connected. Because this is working because it's filling with oxygen. I don't understand why. Why that won't work. So we're just going to make a mass amount of this to try and skip the process that's getting stuck. I'm hoping that'll work. I don't know if that'll work, but I'm hoping it'll work. So, once this is done, I will start the craft for the first of our elite machines, which was going to be today's project. And then while that is running, we're going to work on more of making round 2 of our second ATM star. So we'll see if that progress can be made. I'm hoping. So for example, the Nexium, we need osmium ingots. How do we not have a recipe for osmium? Osmium ingots. We have to have osmium, right? We have like a bajillion things of osmium. Osmium. I have osmium ore. I have lots of osmium ore. Like a lot. I mean, blocks. I have 7,000 blocks of raw osmium. In addition to osmium essence. There's a lot of osmium in here. Okay, if I take the block of raw osmium, can I cook that right in a furnace? That gets me an osmium block, which then I can turn into the ingots. Okay, we can do that. So we're going to use this in a furnace and then use that to make ingots. All right, let's put both of those in here. Boom and boom. Okay. We need Dracana sap from productive trees. I don't even remember getting Dracana sap from productive trees, more or less having 27 of them. So that's confusing. And then we need a precision mechanism. What on earth are we using that sap for? I wonder. I don't even see what we're using it for. I'm using my Gregtech ore for something? What am I using that for? Oh, okay, for the end. That makes sense. Then we need to make one of these wireless universal ones. What am I using Dracana sap for? Oh, but I can get it by exchanging any dye through the alchemy table. Well, we can definitely fix that. That's not a problem. Are you done yet? No, you're getting there. Gee, I picked one that I thought would be easy. That'll show me. Well, let's make the pieces of it that are easy then. The nitro thing, that's easy. Or, well, maybe not. I forgot to grab another star. How about the... Can I make another Oblivion shard? Oh, no, because we need to go make another Mace of Destruction. How about another Dragon Soul? Oh, no, because that we need the Focus of Summoning. Okay, now that one we may be able to do. Dimension Seeds. Oh, that one we need nether stars too. Well, dang it. I should have brought some nether stars. Fine. Hey, can I have some nether stars for a bit? Thank you. Here. Give me a few nether stars. Are you done yet? No. Okay. So I have 2 of these. I have the creative essence. Actually, that needs to get put away in here. Okay, so I have the... Oh, actually, the singularities actually go in there too. Okay, so we have the Patrick Stars, we have Dragon Souls, we have Creative Essence. Oh, the blocks of Tyrian Steel. Those go in there too. These stay out here. These go in here. Those get used in making the reinforced slates. Okay, so we have these are components of the star, and these are extra. And then these are the frame of the star. And these are components of one of the pieces. Got it. Okay, so now we've got nether stars in there. We should be able to do Dimension Seed. I can definitely do 1. Can I do all 17 that are remaining? No, because we are missing the diamonds, which we knew that, and we're missing dragon eggs. And I'm missing 5. So I should be able to do 12. Sweet. Look at us go. 12. Alright, so there is 12 of the remaining that we need of the Dimension Seed. We're just missing 5. Can I make dragon's eggs? I can with dragon egg chunks. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then go doot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are the eggs we need. So now the only thing we're missing are the 5 compressed diamonds. And then that will take care of this piece completely. So that piece is done completely, that piece is done completely, and that one will be done completely once we have the diamonds. Perfect. Okay, so how about the Wither's Compass? So Wither's Compass, this one, we need 17 more of those. No. So this is the one where we need to mine the hammer. We need 34 abyssal sacrifices. Oof. I spelled it wrong. I don't have the recipe for the abyssal sacrifice in here, so let's add that. So oh, well that's going to be hard because I don't have blocks of diamond. Okay. And we're gonna need to get more of those daggers. I needed like 34 more of those. Yikes. Okay. So we need 31 more of these athames and nautilus shells. I thought there was a way of making nautilus shells. Nautilus shells. There is. We just make a recipe for that. Add that over here. There is that. Now, I don't think there is a recipe for the athame. No. It is a mob drop from the Deepling Priest or a Deepling Warlock. So we need to get a HNN of either one of these Deepling mobs. So Deepling Priest or Warlock. Now, I don't remember which one Deepling is from. So let's go look. Deepling. Deeplings, that's the Sunken City. Okay. So we need to get a data model of one of those for this one. Okay, so then the question is, can I do like just one of them? Can't do the whole 17. Can I do one? I would need one more Void Forge and a reinforced rune. Let's go see. I had that running overnight. Did it generate enough blood to have farmed anything? No, it is stuck. Because you've got a stick in you. Urgh. Okay. All right, so we need to get blood going to produce this thing so that we can get those hammers. That's blocking this one. This, we need quantum rings and micro missiles. Let's go up here. Oop, wrong way. Now I've got micro missiles. Oh, they don't stack. That's why. So I got micro missiles. Then we need ME quantum ring. Okay, can I make 17 more of you? Ooh. No. How about half of that? Can I make like 8? No. Half that again. Can I make 4? Can I even make 1? do one, I'll take one. There's one. Problem there is I don't believe we have any mana. Ooh, unless I have... Oh, I have a good amount of mana in my Greater Band of Mana. I take that back. We might be able to get another hammer. And then we could make one of those. So this is done. It just errored out. That recipe is broken. Okay, so I should be able to take this and come put it over here. And it's just going to run. And it's going to produce my cobalt oxide dust, my arsenic trioxide dust, and my sulfur dioxide. With a pause in between, I'm not sure why, but we'll just let that run for a little bit. We have a stockpile of those now. Okay, that recipe now works. So if I do an elite macerator, it's no longer doing any of those crazy things. It's still going through a billion liquids, but maybe that will work now. So we'll let that run while we go do a little Britannia. Do a little Britannia. Because we have everything needed right here for all of our stuff. I just need to get a new center point. So let me clear up some space. Put that away. Put that in here, 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 that up 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 here. So I have room. And then we're going to grab the runes, the centerpiece. And then I have this here so we can see the rune layout. So Wrath is the four corners. I do this enough, I'm going to have this one memorized. It will not take long. I'll have this one memorized. Okay, then we're going to have the four prides in the four corners here, 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 and here. Okay, and then we're going to have air on the top, earth on the bottom. So we've got air, 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 earth on the bottom, earth, 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 earth. Okay, and then we've got Asgard on top, Asgard on top, Jot on the bottom, you on the sides, The new green one goes in the middle. You go on top of that. Then we need our 5 sacrifices, which go here, 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 and a tiny planet. And then I'm going to need a golden apple because I need to eat that so that I'll be able to pick up the hammer when it drops. And then I need my wand. Where is my wand? Perfecto. Okay, oh, and I need to make sure my magnet is off. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Pick up all the runes. Pick up the hammer. And then I want to see how much did my rune ring go down. It's down to about half. From where it was, I think I could do it again. I think. I think I can do it again. One, 2, 3, 4. Pride. 1, 2, 3, 4. Earth on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Air on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Asgard on top. Jot on the bottom. These 2 on either side. A new tablet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another tiny planet. One, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie. No. Too close. No. No. Dang it. Need another apple. Pick up you. Pick up you. I was right. I did have enough to do it twice. Woohoo! Okay. I'll put all of the runes in here. Boom, 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 boom. Put my wand in there so I can keep track of it. And then let us hurry over to the Woodland Mansion. Oh. Now this is something Grinch and I wanted to see. Because my rainbow coal disappeared. And it was supposed to be everlasting coal. So, I mean, it was never supposed to run out. So, I'm curious, like, what happened to my coal? All right, so oopsie. Stand right here. And we're going to put things in the hoppers. No fuel. My fuel that lasts forever has disappeared. And it is showing no fuel. But we did process our second pulsating black hole perfectly. All right, so we're going to move you there. We can bring in another missile. We can make another one of these. Yes, excellent. Nope. Oh, dang it. Golden through golden apples like they're candy. Now, there's a couple of these components that we're going to have to make more of as well. Oops. Thor's hammer is the complicated one. And the lightning bomb, that one is going to be a bit tricky, but I've already made stacks of the other ones. And boom. It is losing pressure as it's inputting and outputting stuff, so it is slowly losing pressure. But we can make another rainbow coal. Requires 4.9. That makes me sad. I suppose I should have taken the rainbow coal out when we went. Once it got up to max pressure, I should have taken the rainbow coal out to preserve it. Another missile. guessing, yeah, now I'm going to need to be able to make logic processors, which means we're going to have to find some place to set up our AE2 stuff. Oh, where do we set this up at? Suppose we can set it up over here for now. There's the energy cell. Huh. I think. Yep. Got basic energy cube. That'll do for my needs here. So we'll put a basic energy cube there. We'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And then let's just get a backpack. Put right here. And we can bring all of our inscriber bits can go in here. That should work. Put those away in here. Okay, so that was, we need a lot of the logic. I didn't have any more silicon saved in there, so silicon. Oh! We've got 20 of them. So I don't need to make more silicon, so that's good. I just need to make some of the logic. So we'll take the logic and we'll put the logic in there, and it's already set to, let's do a stack size of 64. And then auto export to oops. If I do that, and I do that, yes, that'll auto export them. So we can leave that to run and come back to that to grab them and then convert them into some logic. Excellent. Okay, let's go put these two things away. So we were able to get two of those made, so that's excellent. So we already have some of those. What about the improbabilities? What do we need for those? Oh, yes. Okay, so for that, I just need to make another chest plate. So, diamond. Do we have a regular diamond chest plate that is not diamond chest plate? Oh, but it's damaged. That won't do me any good. See, look at all of these that can be recycled to get us some parts to work with. It'll be great. All right, so we need a diamond chest plate. There, there, there. And then I'm going to need some netherite. Let's just go ahead and craft 1,000 ingots. I only need one, but that way we have them. And then grab a netherite upgrade. We can do that and that and that. There is a netherite chest plate, which I'm going to need to do that 16 more times. Yay. Okay, so then jet suit. Oh. Oh, that's right. These large gas tanks are a pain. The gas tanks inside that are difficult. So now can I do 2 of them? No, it does not. It's not like them at all. Alright. Let's just do a stack of steel plates. It has 2 gas tanks. Oh, it does not have 2 gas tanks, because I can't access these. Oh, interesting. Those gas tanks are phantom ones. Huh. Oh, those are iron rods. Oh, jeez. Well, we're going to have lots of steel rods now. Iron rod. Give me a stack of those. Now if I want a jet suit, now it's the capacitor you don't want. Well, which one is it? Jet suit. Electronic. I don't have a recipe for the electronic capacitor. That's weird. I wonder if it's because it didn't like the recipe before? Well, let's give it another go. And it still doesn't like it. Alright. So theoretically I should be able to do. And it hangs up. Oh my gosh. I remember now how much of a pain these were to do. And now it's saying that my netherite chest plate is gone. Oh, it's right there. And now it thinks it's working. Possibly working? I don't know if it's working. We'll have to see. We need 2 nitro batteries, so let's make those. That'll take a hot minute to make. Oh, because it needs to make more nitro crystals. Why does it need to make more nitro crystals? Because I don't have any seeds. Why don't I have any nitro seeds? Have I seriously not made nitro seeds yet? How is that possible? I've not made nitro seeds. Like, that doesn't seem possible not to have made nitro seeds. How could I have this much nitro stuff and not have nitro seeds? I even have an additional another nitro reactor sitting here. I'm so confused. Okay. This one we should be able to do, I think. Block of fiery metal. Carbonite and night metal. Light metal. Oops, wrong one. Steel leaf. Oh, we're going to need more steel leaf in the future. So those are the 4 blocks. And then we need the 4 essences. And we need the Snow Queen. I have 1,400 Snow Queen trophies. Oh, I forgot to take her out. Oopsie. Snow Queen, you can stop now. You can stop now. I don't need more of you. I'm good. We're good. You can stop now. And this one is in the Awakening one. So you, and bring these 4 down. You go back in there. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Takes care of you. Goes in there. And that's for... wrong one. Philosopher's Fuel. Yes. So all I need to do is get my rejuvenated flesh, which I have 18 of them. And it doesn't like the MBT data again. But I think if I tell it, hey dude, I have one of these. Please see that. And put this back in the system. Then it will work. And there is another Philosopher's Fuel. Okay, so we have this one, and these. Oh, wait. We have this one and this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we need Nexium, Improbability, Wither. Those are the 3 we need, right? That one we could get we need a dye. So I can make any kind of dye with this, right? We'll just make a whole bunch of dye and put it in the alchemy table and say we need sap. Sap. I don't know why we need sap, but apparently we need sap. And now we have a red outfit. Cool. Whoop. Alright, so that one was for Nexium. I think it was Nexium. Yes. So now we just need precision mechanism and the wireless universal terminal. We can make... Let's go ahead and get you started. I believe Grinch has that set up downstairs. Right here. Excuse you. Alright, I'll take a nap. Hang on. Hang on. Nappage. I just need to figure out where the switch is for this line here. These are already fed, and this would be the input for it. So for sequential mechanism, there we go. Oh, precision mechanism. It is a gold plate. Does it not... It doesn't auto-rotate, does it? No. This is fine. I can make that work. So I need gold plate. Oh, I already have some. Excellent. So... Oh, no, wait. That's the right direction. It starts over here. Not a problem. We can do this. We had some successes and some failures, and oh my gosh, that's the first time I've touched one in this playthrough. Go figure that one out. Oh, and looks like we're out of materials. Cogs. Little ones, big ones, and then we need iron nuggets. Okay, so little ones, big ones, iron nuggets. couple more failures. Alright, so 15 out of 18 were successful. That's not bad at all. Alright, so we'll throw those in along with the 3 failures. Alright, so now I just need to make a wireless. This is another one of those where the MBT data completely messes you up because it will not. Oh, imagine that. That's what we're making right now back at the mansion. How timely. Do. Okay, so we'll take those out. Take that out. And then I need some redstone. Grab that. We had 20 of these, so that is going to be you, and you. We'll need to make some silicon here next. I should probably get more of these set up and autocraft a bunch of them. Which we can do that. I was thinking too, I still have this connection here to the refined storage system. I could bring my HNN setups and put several of them right here and get a whole bunch more Wither data models and get them started so that we can get a bunch more nether stars coming in, because that's going to be another. We're really behind on compressed nether stars, so that's definitely something I need to work on for sure. Okay, so wireless universal terminal. See, now before it was going to work, and now it says it won't. Go figure that one out. If I craft them individually, it says they'll work. We'll see if they'll work. What was the other thing I wanted to craft on there? Oh, the ME. I wanted to see if I could do another one of you. We have many things crafting now. Many, 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 many things crafting. Did we manage to get our one elite machine done? No, it's still crafting. Says it has everything else. What's wrong? Some stuck on wires. Do I have something? I'm sure I had these in the right wires. I had the tungsten cables and the platinum cables right. Oh my gosh. I was like, one machine. Could I get one machine? Okay. So this and this is done. And if I do no. Wireless universal to craft them together, it's just them side by side. So we just do this and this side by side gives us this. That goes in there. So now everything is in there for yes, for Nexium. And it still will not recognize it. Because of course you won't. Where is that Nexium? I think it's in the other batch. Here. Here. You come here. We'll do the same thing. We'll do this. Take you out. Put you in. Save that recipe. Put you there. Put you in there. Nexium. Nope, still doesn't recognize it. Alright, these two batteries are both done. So those need to sit there and start charging. There's the nitro. Here's the wireless. The mechanical arm. Mechanical arm. Nope. Oh, I forgot the gravitational modulating unit. One of you two, please. That one might take a bit. See, this one, look, everything is stored except this last one. It's stuck in crafting. Again. It. let's do this. Calorite tank. See, it's because these tanks are not there. It sees them as there for the craft, but it will not actually use them. Oh my gosh. I have to figure out some way of getting those gas tanks out of there. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Maybe. There. Alright, there's now a jet suit in there. Good grief. This is still stuck. I don't know why it's still stuck. That is going to take a hot minute. Why is this stuck? It's stuck processing the lightly steam cracked naphtha. I've been working all afternoon on this one recipe. Maybe over here. And that one, tell me. Lightly. Okay, so this is in a chemical reactor, steam and naphtha in a circuit 1. Okay, hang on. That recipe is in here. It's not in here. Okay, so this one is a 2. I hear something running. Oh, that's different. That's crushing ore. Where is a chemical reactor 1? Here. The naphtha and the oxygen gas. What is it missing? Okay, oh, hang on. It's supposed to be steam, not oxygen gas. Okay, so I need a bucket. Give me a bucket. This is not supposed to be oxygen. Put that away. I need steam. I'm going to put you in there. That makes half a bucket. Okay, the machine isn't done. It's not that it's finished and giving me a false I'm working on it. I finished the steam crack naphtha. The graphene dust is not going. Alright, hang on. Where's my recipe for graphene dust? That's in a mixer somewhere, isn't it? That's this one. Should be an EV recipe on a 1. Alright. Recipe. Mixer. EV. Graphite dust, silicon dust, carbon dust on a 1 for graphene dust. Oh, and it's only supposed to make 1 set. See, that's what I get. My recipes are broken. Macerator. Start. Son of a beaker. No, is this gonna get stuck? Oh my god, is it seriously gonna process all the oil again? Why does it need to process all the oil again? It processed it once already. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I have no idea why it is processing all of the oil a second time. when it already processed it once? Oh, good grief. And this one is going to take forever. Oh my gosh. The important thing is I'm going to be able to do it. So we're going to be able to have another Nexium. So that's only going to leave a Master of Reality and a Master of the Undead and a Master of the Oblivion. And we'll be able to make a second one. Let's just put these pieces here for now. I don't think I'll forget where they're at. That one's already full. That for now. I have no idea why it's processing all of that oil a second time. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go back and restock on oil. If it processes that much oil every elite machine I'm processing, whew. All for one piece of this recipe, and I'm gonna have all of these extra fluids. Blah. And we've got lightning strikes outside. Oh ho! Another antimatter. They're slow, but they're coming. We'll take it. And this is done. How much do I need for nitro seeds? Oh. Okay, so I need 3, 6, 9, 36. I need 36 nitro. And I have 10, so I need 26 more. Let's go ahead and get that made. I cannot believe I don't have... How have I made all of that stuff and have not made nitro seeds? And it wasn't part of Mystical Ag to make nitro seeds? Where is... No. Alright, well, we're definitely making some of those. That's a given. Let's go ahead and get another one of these puppies going. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. That says it's... Is it waiting on... Machine doesn't accept fluid. I know it's not a problem with the fluid storage because I've got plenty of storage. Oh, is one of these maybe not... Fluid, 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 fluid. No, that's all right. Oh, you're out of power. This explains why things have stalled out. My gosh. I might want to set up this third nitro reactor. I mean, that might not be a bad idea. Now that I don't need to be running the builder in the mining dimension anymore, the power is totally getting sucked into the SPS for antimatter production. Oh, I see in districts chat they're talking about needing lots of distillation towers. Oh, fudge. Where am I going to put lots of distillation towers? Oh my gosh. Okay, Kumadori is waiting to be picked up, but I want to stick this out. I hope as soon as this finishes processing this oil that this thing's going to drop and we'll have our one machine. So I know it's a short stream today because District got started late and I hate streaming while he's streaming because I feel like I'm missing out his stuff. Because, you know, I hate missing out what he's doing. I'll have to go back and watch his stuff later to see what all progress he made on his stuff. And my Huskers softball team is playing in the regional final today down in Louisiana. The host team actually got upset and knocked out last night, so they're playing Southeast Louisiana, who they run ruled on day 2 of the tournament. So Jordy Ball came in, pitched 5 innings with 8 strikeouts, no earned runs. As of 22 minutes ago, Nebraska was up 7-0 after 4 innings. Oh my gosh. That would be a mild upset for us to advance. No, see, we're stuck at the exact same place. At the mixer. It's like this is not processing. 1 graphite dust, 1 silicon dust, 4 carbon dust makes 1 graphene dust. It is not making the graphene dust. Although the last time it said it needed 6, and now it says it only needs 2. The graphene ingot is cooking the dust. We know we have the recipe right on the... Got that. Why is this stuck? It says it has everything else stored. It's stuck on the IV electric motor, which that one is... Wait, where is the IV electric motor? IV electric motor. They're both in the advanced assembler, which is up here. Should be in this one. There's the electric piston. Here's the electric motor. And it's waiting on the graphene wires. The graphene wires are waiting on the ingot, which is waiting on the dust. Which is it waiting on the carbon dust? Oh, there's got to be a better way of making carbon dust. Oh, this centrifuging coal dust for carbon dust. No, no. Where's my centrifuge? Basic centrifuge right here. That's what it was stuck on. It was stuck on carbon dust. There we go. Oh, there we got it. Oh my gosh. We figured it out. And boom. I wanted to get at least one thing done today. Ooh, an IV conveyor module. Nice reward. Okay, so this is the first elite machine we have. I'm going to set it up right here. And then I'm going to need to set up the energy converter. I'm going to need to make an IV energy converter so we can start setting up these machines. But for now, I'm going to have to go get a Kumidori and get her home because this craft is going to take a bit. More than just a bit. But we at least got one machine. One machine started in IV, so that is progress. We'll take that. And we were able to get several of the items towards the second ATM star. I'll see maybe after dinner if I can get the rest of them done, and hopefully we will have a second ATM star done by the time we have our next stream, and maybe even more. We will see what we can do to have more by next weekend's stream, and maybe if no sweater orders, we can do a stream during the week. We'll just have to see what goes. Anyway, thank you for watching this week's episode. I'll get it up on YouTube sometime later this week. And I think what we'll do is we will try to send you back over to District. See if we can make that happen. I don't get to do the raids very often, so we will see if we can make that happen.